The deck talk is on. I'm guessing that you did it so early it was during the black portion of the stream, and there is no audio during that, because I'm not sure why it wouldn't have had it. Anyway, I tried...
WINGARMATA, subbed as Prime and says yay. End of line.
See, I think it was just a little too early there, Hiram. But, Hiram, thank you for the Tier 1 sub there, and for 28 months. I do very much appreciate it, nonetheless. It was pre-stream. Oh, that definitely will do it.
Says testing. Hello, is this thing on? End of line. Subbed as Tier 2 and says end of line.
The other ones, though, First Wing Armada, thank you for the Prime sub and for 5 months. And Fuzzball Fury, thank you for the Tier 1 sub and for 9 months. And Follow X, thank you for the Tier 2 sub. Whoa. And for 27 months. Thank you. Yes, BitScope, because 2 hours is not enough for the other topic. So, all right. Here's what we're doing, all right? That is a computer.
FN00
you know.
RT subbed as Tier 1 and says cheers. End of line.
Fnord, thank you for the Tier 1 sub and for 19 months. Aw, yeah. So, I don't know what you mean by 6 hours. It's 4 hours for the regular streams. But anyway, so there's a computer. Look, it's on. Yay, woo. Oh, yeah, I should turn that on for those kinds of views. Yay, it's on. It's video. So, here's the thing, all right? Let's say, right now, what we're doing, I want to know what resolution this is outputting. So I'm going through the Extron DVS 510 scaler, and it actually doesn't tell me. It tells me nothing about what the input video information is. So here's what I'm thinking. It would be nice to have an oscilloscope and logic analyzer in the signal path with stuff like this in some cases, so that I can actually know what the video information is, because I have to be able to tune the Extron video data stuff to be able to capture the image properly. So like this looks terrible. Actually, it looks terrible because the VIP card is in there. So yeah, it's messing with the video stuff. Don't worry about that. But it looks terrible because the video dimensions are not properly done. Actually, this is a great example of this. I have no idea what the video data it's outputting is right now because the VIP card is in there. So, that would be nice to know. So, here's what I'm thinking. I've had this thing for a long time. No, this is not a 3DS, although I actually bought the exact same case for my 3DS, which has been extraordinarily confusing when I would go to grab one and then find the other. This is what this should be. So the BitScope is something that I'm gonna guess most of you have not heard about, and I'm gonna just say right now, don't buy one. It's fine, and for what it is, it was really good at the time, I think. So this is essentially a pocket USB oscilloscope and a logic analyzer. So you plug this in, and then you get two actual audio channels, analog channels, to have data, and I have real probes that I can put on this thing here. And then you plug this into your computer, you run their software on it, and then, yeah, it's actually really, it's nice. But we have a couple of problems that I don't know how we're gonna quite solve today. I think I just finished downloading one possible solution, because the thing is, see, is there any information in the paperwork for me to put this in perspective here? Let's see. Not there. Yeah, I'm gonna guess this probably doesn't have copyright dates, because it was kind of, oh man, I haven't seen that in a while. Kind of, enthusiast grade. Oh, that's handy too, there's a card. Ah, that's super nice. Okay, yeah, we're definitely leaving those out. This thing is old, like 2013 maybe? I don't know. I'm not exactly sure when this came out. So one of their intended use cases is actually for you to pair this with a Raspberry Pi, I think. And that may happen in the long run, I'm not sure. I've never actually tried that, but that might make the most sense to do. For now, we're gonna try and use it with Ubuntu, and I sound so trepidatious because the drivers are 32-bit. So, yeah, and on Linux that's extra super fun. So yeah, that's what we're gonna attempt to do. Now, the real objective for today is, let's assume everything here goes super duper smoothly and it's absolutely fantastic. I actually don't want this. What I want is to design my own PCB that plugs into this thing and then has a VGA input port on one side.
Says, never fear, I am here to offer useful advice, such as bang it with an hammer, etc. CHER 100. End of line.
And a VGA output on the other side so that I can slip this in line. This should not really mess with the video data, so I think it should be fine. But yes, that's what I'm thinking. So, yeah, that's where I'm at and what this thing is. So, what I want to try first is to make it work. We'll see how that goes. I'm not too sure. And then if it all works great, the software's reliable and all that fun stuff, we'll look at what options we have for designing a PCB, putting some stuff on here. Now, this is a 2-channel analog oscilloscope, and what is it, like 8 digital channels or something? I don't remember exactly. Maybe 4? I don't know. Anyway, so what I'm really gonna go for here is the ability to measure like red and green or red and blue or something, but I think, and this is actually the one thing I forgot to prepare in advance today, I think I have some really interesting dip switches. Yeah, these actually. So I sequestered these a while ago now. Let's see if I can get this bag open. It was just soldering iron. Wow, okay, cool. I found out these existed, and I was like, I gotta have those. They're kind of cool. And I think it'd be perfect for this. So these are dip switches, all right? And they're the best dip switches of all time. Every dip switch should have been like this. So instead of being a horrendous, like, top side, gotta get a stabber thing in there, it's just on the front, you flip it up, or you flip it down. How awesome is that? Anyway, what I'm thinking is I could put 2 of these on the sides of whatever board I design, and they could be labeled like you know, all the horizontal, vertical sync, RGB, on there, and then I could just flip up the one that I want to go to the analog signal. And then I can flip it down when not. So basically I'll use these as manual configuration switches to determine which ones go, that's the USB port, but to determine which ones go into the actual analog data as opposed to the digital ones. I know, Hiram. So yeah, these are great. I have a bunch of them because when I found out they existed, like, I don't want to forget that those exist and then not have them. So this is actually going to be the first use case I have for them, but I think those would be perfect for this. So. Still trying to clear this weekend? Probably not. I'm not using it, but it's quite literally plumbed in. Not to the wall or anything, but it's a little complicated. So, sync signal should be more useful for timing? Yes, but only so far. No, I have not put the coffee on yet. I was going to get through all the rambling here and then do that. So, you need the video data because when it comes to VGA, there is no such thing as a pixel, and the video cards lie. So I want you to think about text mode here, all right? Think about how many pixels there are per character along the whole width of the display. But then, if I go to, let's see if this works. Of course not. Did I misspell it? I did. CD Doom. Okay. So in text mode like this, we have, I think, 700 pixels across. It might be 720, but it's about 700 pixels across. But the thing is, if we go into Doom, all right, the resolution actually doesn't change, but the number of horizontal pixels is different. So there are 320 pixels across, and if you want to round that, it becomes 640 if you're trying to capture something like this, because you don't really want to try and capture down to 320. Most things hate that. So the width of the pixels is different, and this is why you need to be able to see the analog channels of VGA capture, or a VGA, if you're going to try and figure out exactly what resolution something is. So that's why I have to be able to flip in the analog stuff. So I literally never see emojis. So I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay. I have not had a problem with wine. I don't know why I didn't notice that message earlier, but yeah. I do not have an open source scan converter. I would like one. I'm debating whether or not I want to try and buy one, but now the open source scan converter Pro is like right on the precipice of being available, I think. And then should I get that or the RetroTink 4K? But the RetroTink 4K you have to take out a loan to get, and then you have to get invited to the exclusive club of people to be able to. So it's like a whole thing. I don't know about the boutique stuff. This is extra dim doom. It's probably the video settings or something. I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. I'm going to turn off the computer for now. So, all right. I'm going to go ahead and start coffee here because Majenko, I believe, redeemed that. So, and I get to show off the fancy pants new way of putting water in this. That's so much smarter. I got a hair hanging off my shirt sleeve. I just pour water in. Done. Way more sensible than dragging it over to the water cooler. All right, I'm not going to point the camera. You can get the hair out there. Let's see. GAR RGB to HDMI, CJ. Yeah, but that doesn't do analog, does it? I don't really want to try and build an open source scan converter. That sounds like a pain in the butt. So, I don't really care if it is or not. It doesn't matter. The only reason I would try to build it myself is if I was going to make it fancy, like have a built-in VGA splitter or something for pass-through. So, I don't know what you mean. Oh, there's an analog option for the RGB to HDMI. All right, well, I don't know. I've never looked into it. Okay, this has water. It has coffee. It has... There is no power. Why is that? Oh, that's cool. The plug came loose. It has power and boop. Coffee incoming. Okay. Okay. Using cooled water. That's a waste of cooler power. No, I don't have the cooler on. It's just room temperature. So no, I'm not cooling and then heating water. Don't worry. I'm not stupid. Okay. Let's see if we can get the BitScope to work. I don't know. So here's the alternate option that I've got today. This is the Dell tablet that I was sent. We set this up for me to potentially be able to control the ATEM. And I ended up realizing that the Linux software is just terrible, and I really didn't want to have Windows on this because I wanted a touchscreen Linux laptop, but then I never really used it. So it's kind of just been sitting around. So what I'm thinking is if the 32-bit drivers don't work on my real laptop, we'll install 32-bit Ubuntu on this, and then we should be good. I've already downloaded the last 32-bit Ubuntu, is 1607. So yes, that will be the ultimate solution that will... I forget that that's a phrase that you can't say. My apologies. That will be the no, that one's... No, that's fine. Never mind. Anyway, that'll be how we work around it if it's 32-bit is a pain in the butt. Okay. Let's see if we can get the BitScope to work. Okay, so that actually, if I had to go click a thing. Hold on. Clickety, click, click, click. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So this is the laptop, and I'm treating the laptop as if it is a quad monitor here. You're only getting 1080p in the top left there. So, okay. I have downloaded all of the BitScope software. I'm curious how this is gonna go. So we need BitScope DSO. That's the one that we really need. So let's just, for grins and giggles, we'll see if this actually works. I am not optimistic here. So, yeah, all right. So sudo dpackage -i BitScope DSO. Okay, here we go. Will it work? And I think this is currently not visible. Oh, yeah, I didn't say thank you for the 100 bits earlier, Ben. Thank you. Anyway, so let's see. Error. Let's see. Depends on... I mean, none of those are too bad. Sudo apt... Oh my gosh, sudo apt install -- fix broken. I don't think this will work. Oh, it will. Okay. Yes. That didn't look too bad either. Okay. To everyone who ever tells me install it with apt, it doesn't work. Hey, no way, that did not just work. What? No, we did not just install 32-bit package that easily. Dude, you know how many hoops I had to jump through when I tried to install 32-bit Google Earth? Come on. Why was this so easy? All right, so I've got a mini USB cable here because, yes, this is old. Okay, let's see. Is it going to work? Oh, actually, I specifically used the razor so I could plug the USB cable into it. Okay. We got an LED on. Okay. So for giggles, here is the BitScope. That's powered. All right. I'm going to plug in the analog front end just for now. If you don't have this in, I think you're supposed to put some jumpers across the analog channels. I don't have those, so we're just going to put this on there so it's nice and happy. But yes, that is, that's what we're doing. Let's go back to the software. There's no way it's going to be this easy. BitScope DSO. Okay, that's actually running. Are you kidding? Okay, power. I don't know if it's going to work. I may... Wait, no way. It totally worked. Wow, I forgot how low resolution the window is. To give you an idea here. So I'm looking at this on my laptop. That's what I'm seeing. You guys are only seeing the top left corner, all right? And like the it's like 3 fingers. It's a little two-ish finger. Oh my gosh, it's so small. There are 64-bit downloads. Are they for the BS10 though? I mean, at this point, it actually doesn't matter though. I don't know. We'll double check. I mean, it would be nice not have to use 32 bits if I can avoid it. Yeah, that's absolutely working though. Sweet. Now I have to remember how to use it. All right. Hold on real quick. Let me look it up. BitScope. Okay. So, alrighty. Products. BS10. And then, where is it? Yeah, we might actually have to install this software, not that. Where is it? Oh gosh, their website's so bad. Software. Yeah, DSO. Yeah, BitScope Logic. Download. Ubuntu. Wait, what? Why didn't I download these? I swear these weren't here several days ago when I tried to download this. Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Okay, well, all right, fine. X64. Now I regret installing the 32-bit one, but it doesn't really matter. So whatever, fine. I'll just grab all of these. Download. Okay. Why do you make me check a box if I'm gonna have to click a link anyway? At least they just go to a file. Okay, hold on. Time for you to make you all jealous that you use Chrome or whatever and it doesn't do this. Boom. 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 Done. All right. Yep. So that is holding control and then dragging the link into a folder. Just boom, done. Anyway, it's coffee time. We're making good progress today, actually. 26 minutes in, we accomplished the first goal. Like, that's pretty good. We got the software running. I'm not going to install the 64-bit stuff on the laptop. I'm just going to leave it with the 32-bit ones. In reality, I want to use this on my desktop at home sometimes as well. So I'll try the 64-bit stuff on that. Oh, yeah, there's milk powder going in. There we go. So, yeah, we'll see. Average Linux user make us jealous. Normal users your foreign problems. Yeah. Does this also work in the Snap version? Probably. Some cases you can drag without control. No, because if I remember correctly, if you drag without control, you copy the path. That's the thing. You don't copy that. Why is the Black Widow out? So that I could plug the BitScope into that to sacrifice the keyboard in case it died. Rather than sacrifice the laptop. All right. Oh, coffee. Yeah. You use the coffee to move the spoon normally, right? I genuinely don't know what you're talking about with GameScope, Paul Guy. I think you mentioned that a couple of times. If that's real, I might buy one. If there is just a thing to do this. Oh, yeah, I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to add a little bit more water to it to cool it down so I can actually drink it. Is the port just a pass-through? I have no idea, actually. That's still really hot. Wow. Okay. Okay. Let me just make sure there is no such thing as a GameScope. GameScope. Does not, I mean, there's some kind of program, SteamOS, something or another. Yeah, not really related. Okay. It's not something you buy. It's a Wayland compositor. The value. Oh. Okay. Not related to this, then, at all. Okay. All right, I think I want to install the mixed thing, now that I think about it. So what is that called? So let's go back to the thing here, BitScope Logic Protocol Analyzer. So what I'm hoping to be able to do is this, have the analog data alongside the digital data. It can decode stuff, but that's going to be useless to us. We're not going to get anything out of that. At best, it might be able to count for me, which would be really nice, especially if I could have it count relative to another signal. I don't remember what kind of logic type stuff you can do in this. I know, and this is actually one of the reasons why I bought the HP 16500C, I know that can actually kind of be programmed to where you can do logic stuff, like after a VSync signal blips, it'll then count the pulses of the horizontal sync signal, so you can actually determine what the resolution is based on that. Or you can determine the video mode, not the resolution, because like I showed with Doom, it's meh. I don't know if I can do that on here. It would be nice, so yeah. All right, there's a word. Oh. Yeah, I could. Okay. Can arbitrarily scale a window. Oh, that's what you're... Okay, yeah, that would actually be kind of helpful. I didn't know that. Oh. Yeah, that I would like. Okay. That's not a this stream problem to solve, though. So we're not going to bother with that. Although, I could put all of the software on the tablet that has a lower resolution screen that I can hold up in front of my face. And then we're just doing that. We're doing this. we're switching to the tablet. Okay, you're going to lose video capture. Cause this makes too much sense. Does this have a USB-A port? No, really? Pain. All right. All right, where is it? There, right? No, that's volume. Ooh, it has a full-size SD card slot? Well, that's going to make this easy. No, that's micro, isn't it? That is, in fact, micro. Okay, well, that'll still work. Okay. Power. There it is. Okay. I don't have USB-C to mini USB. That's what I'm going to need. All right. So this is going to be the BitScope machine in a moment. I don't remember what I set for a password on it. Ooh, there's coffee there. But now we'll get some kind of stupid... Oh, wait, they're over here. Stupid USB-C dongle nonsense. Yep, that's dangle dongle. Okay. You're thinking HDMI capture? That's, I'll give that one shot. We'll try that one time, utilizing this setup. This does not have HDMI out. I have one other one that can do that. No, this is not the Surface. I said it was the Dell. All right. This one's a little more complicated. It's a one of these things. So it does that, which could be cool for poking things over there. All right, so we're gonna switch to this. One benefit of this thing is that I can plug power into that, and then I can plug this back in, and then it'll ghetto dock. Do that. All right, charging. Yes, I'm gonna do this really quick. I have different rechargeable battery. Swap this out because I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that one's dead. And boom. Oh yes, that's the stuff. All right. That is quadruple A. It's a rechargeable quadruple A, yes. All right, you wanted HDMI capture. All right, there's only one hope for this, okay? I currently have this cable run, which is just exactly long enough. Oh, this also gives me full-size SD card, so this will be a little bit easier to do. Duplicate. Unify, because now touchscreen will actually work. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, boom. And then... it's actually not that. It's this. I think it's this one. Okay, hold on. This? Is it this? Is it this? Is it this? Hey, there it is. Okay, I'm just going through all the possible inputs on the matrix switcher stuff. Okay. That doesn't look quite right, but whatever. All right. Let me get an SD card. Transfer over the BitScope files. The nice thing about doing it this way is that I can just leave this set up for this. It can just become its life. It's not as bad as serving butter, being a digital oscilloscope interface, so. I will end up buying a USB-C to mini USB cable, though. Just, like, you understand. That will happen. You can get some pretty cursed cables out there. For my laptop at home, I have a USB-C to Type 3B connector. So it's a USB-B 3.0 that terminates in Type-C on the other end. All right, safely remove. Yoink. Doink. All right. So, Mountain open. Why does this stop working all of a sudden? The battery had like 10 seconds of charge. Oh, here we go. All right, so I'm just gonna actually gonna go ahead. What's tools? I don't even remember what's on here. AVR dude. Oh, this is from the MakerBot. I just put all the weird stuff on here, don't I? Okay. Home. Click. F10. Rip F10 in Plasma 6. BitScope. All right. Split. Pens are better, I swear. Dude, what is with these false clicks? Okay. Dude, what? I have succeeded only in making this narrower. I don't actually have to make this wider. Now it's a point of pride. Oh my gosh. Every time I click it, it moves in 1 pixel. What? Well, it just stopped working, I guess. Hey, look, if I just, we do that, then it works fine. Okay. Click, click, and boom. All right. Sudo apt dp package -i star. Okay, dpackage front end locked was no, 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 no. Bad, bad, bad. Okay, give me 1 second. Just for the record, TinyVGA doesn't have the VGA mode for the HP 16500C listed. There are always exceptions. VGA is cursed. It's the worst video format, but also the best because of how flexible it is. Yeah, it was trying to update there, and I didn't want it to update. Because that means it's using data. So I'm trying to get it to connect to Sponge Wi-Fi now. So just give me 1 second. It's pretty common for CGA monitor or VGA monitors, or it's kind of common for CRTs to only be VGA. It's very, very common. So yeah, I'm not surprised. I've literally never seen one with DVI, if that's what you're thinking. A DVI CRT would be kind of dumb anyway. It'd be like those HDMI CRTs that you can get for televisions that are widescreen. It's just a scaler in front of a CRT. It's like using an HDMI to VGA converter. Literally, that's what it is. So you're just removing the ability to control that yourself, and you have to rely on whatever's built into the CRT. There's such a thing as a multi-sync LCD. They all are. The Sony Slim Top DFP-ish, actually it's Display Link, laptop is the only example of a non-multi-sync monitor I own. And that's just because it's basically a laptop that's been split in two. Yeah, all LCDs are multi-sync. Yes. If you can feed it 720p and 1080p, then it's multi-sync. All right, just give me a second. I'm signing into the free Wi-Fi, like I mentioned. Blah, 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 blah. And, all right, now you're free to download all the updates you'll want, stupid laptop. Ugh. Now, if you try hooking up an Amiga to one, then pulling down the screen, that multi-sync doesn't mean it syncs to everything. There's a difference here. All right, back to this. Yoink. Yeah, sure. Sudo apt update. It's just gonna force this. Solid stream prep. Hey, this was a backup. Okay, we're actually doing really good for stream prep. All right, I bet this won't work because I think it's doing it itself in the background. Could not get locked. Yep. 2946. Let's see what 2946 is. Oh, unattended upgrade. Yep. Okay. Stupid Linux. All right. Well, you need an LCD that can do 2 resolutions at once? I have no idea what you mean by that. Kill the auto updater? Yeah. I mean, it has not been a high use computer, so it's not been a problem. Ugh. I'm drinking the coffee. That's literally what I just did. All right. Let's see. Well, I can wait.
Willie Fleet subbed as tier 1 and says good day. End of line.
Do we just wait for unattended upgrade to finish? Oh gosh, it's gonna download a bunch of stuff. 700 megs. Ugh. Willie Fleet, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 19 months there. I appreciate that. The Amiga can change pixel clock mid-frame. I'm gonna disagree that LCDs can't do that. So it's just about sampling the analog data. It's not that they can't. No, we're not currently connected to the actual office internet. What happens if I click update all? What's it gonna do? Sure. Is this gonna bypass it? Authentication failed. I typed in the word pass. I could probably kill unattended upgrade, yeah. I don't really want to leave it like... Oh, fine. We're gonna kill it. No, we're killing it. I really hate when console opens, it's super tiny. Alright, sudo ls, just because I'm... okay, sudo kill dash s 92946. Boom. Alright. And there it goes. Yeah, do the thing or whatever. Wait, it's gonna download stuff. Oh, no, I hit upgrade. Never mind that. Do this. Alright. Okay, sudo apt install fix broken. Sure. Okay. I just do dash S9. I don't know. Xkill is faster. I forget what the shortcut is for that, but I found it entirely too easy to do by accident once.
100 evening shall be. End of line.
Laria, thank you for the 100 bits there, and hello. Okay. Is that going to be it? BitScope. Alrighty. I forget which one it is. Maybe Logic? Okay, I can plug the thing in. And, plug. That looks like... Not really, it doesn't look like the one from the picture, whatever the mixed thing is. Oh, it's BitScope Logic. Okay. Connect. Is it thinking about it? Did it actually click? Setup? I don't know. We'll just wait a second. Ethernet? No, USB. Dev TTY 0. Okay, there we go. Connect. Diego, is the bulging cap the biggest cap on the board? Because if it is, that's going to be one like this. This is a mains power filter cap. They have a plastic disc on the top. They're all like that. Yeah, that's not it. I guarantee you. I would bet you any amount of money that cap is totally fine. These are generally totally fine. This is just squished because the jacket pushes the disc in. That's the only reason it's like that. Hey, look, we got a thing showing up. Okay. Run. Armed. Wait, hold on. We need to do a thing. Okay, now I have to remember how to use this. Great. Okay, click. No. This. No. No. I don't know. Sure. Whatever. No. How do I... Escape key. Uh-oh.
one subbed as tier 1 and says, end of line.
I definitely know what I'm doing. Bezo1, thank you for the tier 1 sub. And for... I always mess this up. So this, that, 15. So 14 months. Thank you. All right. Let's see, don't you have... All right, since a bunch of people apparently came in late, let me give you guys the spiel again on what exactly I am doing here. All right. What I'm using right now is this. This is a BitScope BS10. All right. This is a USB analog oscilloscope and digital logic analyzer. This is something I bought a long time ago. I'm not necessarily going to recommend it. Just because I don't know that it's really being supported anymore. I don't know. I just don't know, all right? It might be totally fine. You might be able to do better. I'm not sure. Anyway, what I'm trying to do is I want to use this to analyze VGA video, all right, in real time to be able to determine what resolutions video is working at. An example is text mode in DOS is the same VGA mode in both text mode and Doom, but the actual resolution of the image is different between the two. So utilizing an oscilloscope or a logic analyzer like this, you can actually see the pixels and, I mean, count them or whatever it's going to take to determine what the actual resolution is. The reason I need to do this is many-fold, but one of them is that the Extron DVS 510 scaler that I use for video capture doesn't report what the input resolution is or make any guesses beyond the video mode. So if I want to be able to correctly fine-tune something, I need to be able to look at it and see. So what I'm doing is I'm attempting to repurpose this old mixed logic analyzer and oscilloscope, and I want to make a module that plugs into the front, kind of like this, but that has VGA pass-through on it, so I can just put this in line in a video signal from the device, and then I can just open up the software and take a peek around and see what the video is doing. That's the goal. So I am attempting to get the software running, which is weird, and I'm trying to get it, I want to verify that it works, and then I want to try and measure a VGA signal with it, and then I want to start laying out a PCB to put the VGA connectors onto. There is no way you can't find the actual BitScope website. Like a VGA bus pirate? Kind of, yeah. I don't know why the BitScope software is not working, but all right, we'll kill that and try again. I'd be curious. BitScope logic. We'll run this in a terminal so that we can actually see what it's doing here. All right, we got LEDs and stuff. Okay. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a probe, and then I'm going to try and just clip it on to a random part of the video signal and see what it sees. All right. Yeah, you can buy a bunch of them because they intend for them to be used by schools or whatever. They also do some weird, dumb stuff like Raspberry Pi compute clusters or something. It's like, just buy a good computer. All right. Unfortunately, I could not find a free VGA extension cable because I used them all again. So I'm going to get a regular VGA cable. And then, wait a minute, what's that? Oh, that's an extension. Okay, right as I was saying it, I saw the one I was looking for. I didn't see it because some crazy person, not me, wrapped the cable in electrical tape because they have the PS2 cables and the extension cable together for a KVM. It's just, oh gosh, it's so bad. You weirdo, whoever did this. And then donated them all to Goodwill. It's awful. Anyway, we're not going to undo all that today. So. All right, now we can use my breakout box here. Perfect. And let me get a screwdriver to just remove all of the cables I have on here. So Old School J, hello. It's not going to know anything. All I'm going to do is just use the oscilloscope part to actually look at the data. So whatever the video is doing, I'll be able to see it, and then I'm the one who can make the judgment. So I'm going to be doing things like looking at a measurement of the timing between two pulses that look like a pixel to me, and then trying to use that to figure out what frequency it's running at, and then mix that with the other data to try and figure out what the resolution would be. It's not going to be simple, and it just straight up can't be simple. That's why no products exist on the market that can do this. So that's why it's just going to be an annoying manual process. All right. I think pin 1 is a color. It's been a little while. I swear if I was ever going to get a tattoo, all right, it would be right here, which would hurt like crazy, but it would be the pinout for VGA. That would be the only tattoo I would ever get. Then I could just go, ah, okay, that's what it is. Because I need that so much. Anyway, yeah, 1, 2, 3 RGB, that's what I thought. Okay. I'm just going to jam this in there and kind of tighten it down on it. And then clip this onto something shroud-like. Okay. Flip the switch. Go to here. All right. We are going to trigger on channel A, I think. It's been a little while. I think this is what I want to do. Run. Okay. Did this just... It froze. Probe tip? I didn't put it in there tight. Software, you are maddening. You know what? No, actually, let's run the DSO software, because that seemed a little more responsive. DSO. Okay. Power. Get the VGA tattoo in case it's a flippy turtle. The VGA tattoo is not going to happen. Oh, RX Arbin, Raiders, hello there. We are currently crashing the BitScope software over and over again. We are currently trying to use a USB oscilloscope to analyze VGA signals so that I can determine the resolution of a signal more specifically, more correctly than just trying to guess by dialing in settings on a scaler. So I'm testing my BitScope here, which is a very old USB DSO and logic analyzer. And so far, it's reminding me why I've stopped using it. I looked, there are no good options to replace it. The mixture of analog and digital is strange. I think it would take like $400 to buy some fancy pants one instead. Why is it trying to open a file? Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, USB oscilloscopes are generally not good, but it's kind of the whole point of what I want here. All right, setup. Maybe. No. Give it one more shot here. Please stop trying to do something stupid. I have plenty of oscilloscopes. I just don't want an oscilloscope for this setup. When I'm doing VGA capture, I'm working on a computer, and I would like to have... What the heck? Why is it trying to open a file and then locking up the program? Seriously. Anyway, when I'm doing video capture on the computer, it makes sense to have the USB one. That's it. My modern oscilloscope... No. It's just no. What even is this? Just for giggles, I'm going to try and open it through the GUI. You know, fine. Let's give it a CSV. Let's make a CSV. Data, value, stuff. All right, save data.csv. Boom. All right, let's see if that's actually .csv. Okay. Is it running as root? Yes. Press OK. Yes. Sure. Why not? All right. I have a feeling those buttons should do something. But I think it's just, yeah. I give up. I give up. No. I give up. It's not working. I think what it was trying to do there, here, let me, what I think it was trying to do was replay something. I'm going to, you know, I'm going to unplug the thing and plug it back in. Maybe it got, like, bad data or something. Setup, T2I USB 0, connection. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. I feel like what it was trying to do was replay a old capture for some weird reason. So it wasn't trying to access the hardware and do something new. You know, I could try running it as root. That is an option. Sudo. I hate that option, but it is an option. I don't know what a Blackmagic Ultrascope is, and root was it. Ah! All right, well, that actually looks good there. Okay. So root was the problem. All right, so that's pin 1, pin 2, pin 3. Those all look like what I would expect. Okay. Let's try mixed. Hello. I don't think scaling. Ooh, scaling the window does work. Hello. Okay. Let's try some stuff. Okay. Finally. Yeah, I do need to set up UDEV rules. Okay. I didn't need to do that on the laptop, but okay. Dial out could be it. That almost certainly was not set on this thing. That makes perfect sense. Okay. So on this, the logic channels are on the top. We can apparently only access 4 of them. That's fine. Whatever. I don't really care. Okay. So here and there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stupid DuPont connectors. There we go. Okay. Maybe, ooh, I should, go to like Vistaprint or something and get, VGA pinout cards like this made and then just order like 500 of them and then just walk around the office and just throwing them everywhere. So everywhere I look, I see them, and then that will work. And then I could just like close my eyes and grab at a shelf, and then I can find the VGA pinout. Okay. Anyway, let me just Google this really quick. VGA pin out. Okay. Let's see. FTDI probably had it on laptop. Yeah, that would make a lot of sense. So. Okay. Click, and here we are. Alrighty. So horizontal and vertical sync are opposite. They are... Why put the numbers in the middle of the stupid pin thing where they're tiny and illegible? 13 and 14. Okay. So L0 is green, is H sync. So pin 13. Boom. Okay. And then pin 2 will go to wherever the other one is, 14. For VSync, that doesn't seem like VSync. That really doesn't seem right. Oh, ground snapped off, so that's not going to help. There. That's way better. Okay. And then I'm not going to bother hooking up the other two because there is nothing else. Okay. So let's do this. We're going to trigger on logic, on vertical sync, on rise, but it's not working. Come on. Did it like fall out or something? (14) VSync. Why am I not getting the VSync signal? Because it's not going to be that. It's going to be this. Ah, I saw it. There it goes. Okay, fall. Sync on fall. Come on, sync. Do the thing. Beautiful. There it is. We got it. Okay. I don't think we can do post. Here we go. Perfect. That's a... Oh my gosh, we're getting it. This is exactly it. Okay, here's our VSync signal. All right. So we're locked onto that. We see our horizontal sync pulses down there. Oh, this is exactly what I wanted. Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, 25. How do I... 50? Oh, that's wonderful. So these would be lines. No, those aren't lines because it's horizontal sync down there. Okay. OS is KU Ubuntu. Okay. How can I have it do a thing with channel B? Maybe I can do this. Hold on. So channel B, I can make gray here. Okay. Boom. And I'll put this into 3. Okay. Channel B. No. Logic. There's channel B. On. Here we go. Okay. Now, I'll sync to... oh, no. No. I don't want channel B to be that. I want channel B to be vertical sync. Hold on. Yeah. Channel B is vertical sync. Okay. We'll sync to channel B. Maybe. Now you gotta, which signals are you gonna test from? I mean, there's only 5. It's just RGB, horizontal, and vertical sync for VGA. That's it. That's the whole signal chain. I don't know why it's not syncing. Logic. On, off. Auto. There we go. Sort of. Fall. Why is it reading crazy stuff? Let's see. Can you get the resolution from EDID? No. VGA is truly the worst. It's awful. I cannot overstate how much VGA sucks. All right, sync on that. Okay, high speed. That, no, it's not that one. I plugged it into the wrong one, but that'll work. Sure, whatever. High speed. Beautiful. Okay, so there's our VSync. Okay, so what I was kind of hoping to do was get it to calculate the frequency based on the vertical sync. So I don't know what that is. 280 kilohertz. That ain't right. So if I bring this to 2 milliseconds. Now, per division. Okay, so this would be the 16 milliseconds from here to here. Actually, that's DOS mode, so it's probably 70 hertz, so it's 14-ish, maybe. 14.8, I think. Yeah. So the problem with EDID is that it can be wrong. All right, let me give you guys another example here, okay? The Voodoo 2 in the Tiny Pentium does not obey the VGA video specs. So actually, let's look at this, all right? So if I connect this back, all right? So I'm going to put channel A back on here. Why did this stop working? Here we go. All right. You said it's R for channel 1. B will be pin 3. Okay, hold on. So edit. Okay. So our blue is pin 3. Okay. So the yellow line here. Whoops. One moment. This is a very cursed setup. Hold on. Stop it. There. All right. The yellow line is the... Seriously. Okay, hold on. The yellow line here is the blue channel for video data, okay? This little red pulse here is the vertical sync. So when that red pulse happens, the beam goes from the bottom of the CRT back up to the top.
The camera's looking better and better now. CHER 100. End of line.
And thank you for the 100 bits. So every time the red signal here pulses, the beam is going back up to the top of the CRT, okay? During that time, the period between this red pulse and the start of the yellow data there happens, okay? That is called the back porch, or is that the front porch for the video signal? We'll pretend it's based around the actual the vertical sync signal. That's called the back porch, okay? The space between the end of the video signal here and the signal happening, and the space between the signal happening and the beginning of the video data here is set by the standards for the video timings, okay? The Voodoo 2 in the Tiny Pentium has this signal happen instead of approximately here, it happens approximately here in the middle instead of slightly advanced. What that means is that the image is shifted up slightly because it starts drawing the next frame sooner than it should be, because the Voodoo 2 does not respect the standard VGA timings. So even if you have something that knows how to read EDID, or you know what the video mode is, this Voodoo, or this VGA stuff is awful, and it doesn't respect proper timings. Another example, the HP 16500C I have here uses essentially VGA to drive the monitor, but the resolution is something crazy like 358 by 182 or something like that. Just absolutely not even close to a standard VGA mode. So if I want to capture video from that, I have to be able to know exactly what pixels are doing what at what times in this. So I have to go through a lot of nonsense to try getting this to work, and it is a huge pain in the butt. So that's why I can't just read the EDID or know exactly what it is. Dreamcast is not in line with VGA standards. Dreamcast for 640 by 480 video uses 858 horizontal pixels. So I got you covered. So your CRT would probably handle it, but forget about it. So on a CRT, generally you have the image squished in a little bit, you underscan the image, and then when the Voodoo 2 draws slightly farther up, you don't really notice. That's it. Do all Voodoo 2s do that? I think it does. I think they do. Fun fact that I'll give you a little sneak peek of tomorrow's video, okay? I run 86box, and I do Voodoo 2 emulation in it. I have the top cropped on it because even in 86box, at some points, the Voodoo 2 timings are wrong, and it shifts it up vertically. Pay attention to it, particularly when I show the 3DFX video configuration page. Seriously, even in 86box, which emulates the timings like that, it's awful. So, Willie Ken, that is a very difficult question. Because there is a wide variety of them and different acceptable standards. So, could some delay lines fix the timings? So I literally made a project box, and there's a thread on it on Twitter where I took a video, a VGA splitter that had 2 ports, but the PCB was designed to be able to hold 4 ports. And what I did here, I'll just grab it. It's sitting right here. It's not doing anything because I'm working on this. So I actually had to do this because of the DataPath Vision RGB E1S, kind of doing the opposite of the Voodoo 2, and it offsets the video when being captured, which is maddening. Anyway, we kind of have this working. We don't have time to do PCB stuff. Theory proven the BitScope's going to work, so we're kind of... Anyway, so this is a box that I designed, all right? The only thing it does is output the video that comes in here through there with the VSync signal delayed by a configurable number of lines. So let me go ahead and open this so you can see what crimes I did in here. I believe, yeah, it'll open with just this. This is actually one of my favorite little weird projects that I've done because it solved the problem so perfectly and is so super duper niche. I never made a video about something like this because what's the point? And this is also one of the reasons why VGA capture as a video has not happened yet, because there's so many stupid little weird gotchas. It's a nightmare. Anyway, check this out. Oh, come on, open. And hot glue this thing. Oh, the stupid things here go onto the front. Where's the bit set? Just one specific thing that you need, no one else is bothered to make? Yes. Well, not at this level. Because the thing is, the only thing this does is split the video signal. Or delay the VSync signal. And what's really weird is that I technically delay it by 1 frame, which makes things super weird. But actually it doesn't matter at all, but that's a whole other thing. Anyway, here we go. Boom. So in here, I have integrated a Arduino Pro Mini, I think it is. And this reads in the video signal data coming from the splitter section. Now again, literally everything in here existed for this to be a 4-port switcher, but they decided to cheap out and only install 2. So what I did is I cut some of the traces on this that go to the VSync stuff, and then I installed an Arduino on the other port here. So this gets to read the video sync signal data, and then all of the other stuff is passed through here. And then one of these wires goes through the board and over to the VSync signal on this port, and then I can control it on this one relative to the VSync input from here. So what I end up doing is counting the horizontal or the vertical sync stuff. Actually, I might count the horizontal. I'm not 100% sure. I don't remember what the code is like, and I lost it, so I don't think I can ever do this again. But I count something and then output the VSync signal once that time has passed. And I do this. It might actually be horizontal. I think I might be counting the horizontal pulses. Anyway, it only just seems weird because it's really high speed and this is slow. But anyway, so I can delay it a specific number of lines, which just has it shift up or down. So it's very bespoke, and it means that I don't have to use a scaler. The Extron DVS 510 can do this, okay? I don't need this with the Extron because it can adjust the front and back porch as part of the capture stuff. The DataPath Vision RGB E1S can too, but it actually messes it up for 640 by 480 specifically, and it's very annoying. So, yeah. Anyway, yeah. So that's an example of me trying to work around how awful VGA is. You have to count the H-sync if you want to count lines. Yeah, it must be that. It's just been forever. And I'm surprised that I was able to count the H-sync lines with an Arduino. Doesn't have USB serial stuff? Oh yeah, it's mini. Yeah, the Pro does not have that. You're correct. Yeah, and I do use that because I can send a command to this, colon, and then a number, and then that number becomes how many lines to delay the video by. So yeah, it's dynamically configurable, but the default value is the amount that a data path is incorrect by. You design that count lines, can you just do that to do what you're trying to do with the BitScope? No. Because it can't count pixels. So let me explain this. With the BitScope, what I can do is I can zoom, I can zoom that way too, but that's not what I want. I can zoom way in there, and then I can delay this. Actually, what I need to be able to do is get farther off to the right. How can I do this? Autofocus. So I want last. Here we go. So what I can do is I can zoom in to this. And this is the blue signal, and I'm currently running edit on there, so the whole screen is blue. So if I hit escape, alt, F, X, enter, I just quit that, and now I'm going to run dir, and hopefully, yeah, I get some random data here. Okay, so this is possibly 1 pixel on that line, or 1 character or something. So what I need to be able to do is zoom into this level to actually see the data for 1 line of video to be able to understand what it's doing and the timings. So you get the 31 kilohertz signal, pixel clock. Yeah, the pixel clock is the problem. You got it there. Is there a reason the Voodoo 2 does that? Is it sucks? That's all I got. I think it's actually the Gen DAC on it. I don't remember who makes it. That would be responsible for that. So it's not technically 3DFX's fault because they are using an off-the-shelf Gen DAC for the video timing, but they still picked that chip. That chip is terrible. Yeah, actually gotta keep that out. I'm gonna need it pretty soon here. Okay. So, maybe we can work on laying out a PCB. This has been proven. Yeah, you guys, let's just work on laying out a PCB. All right. Would forcing a checkerboard jail bars on the screen be beneficial? Only incredibly. Yeah, I wish every single device would just output a checkerboard without, like, a video signal. That's, oh, that. I just accidentally flicked the spoon out of the cup and it just sprayed coffee all over my face. Oh, that's great. Let me finish this so I can stop being an idiot. Oh, that was great. That was so dumb. I do so much VGA capture. There is nothing in particular. It's just, in general, something I need to be able to do. Oh, that was stupid. Oh, gosh. All right. Coffee baptism. Oh, man. I genuinely actually have to wipe off my face here. Hold on a moment. Oh, okay. Where'd the spoon go? It's off on spoon adventures, I guess. I have no idea where it went. Okay. I mean, my floor's so clean, I see it. I'm just playing dumb. Yeah, that's it. Okay, let's, to your per media 2. I don't know what a per media 2 is. Anyway, give me 1 second. I'm going to go move something here. All right. And now I'm going to hit, a complicated button. Hold on. Wait, first, can I do this? Perfect. Okay, I can do that. And then click here, and is it this? Hey, it is that. All right, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to just grab the BitScope. Come here. Why is the probe not coming off? All right, fine. Grab these. Nonsense. Okay. Here we go. All right. 3D Labs, 2D, 3D chip card. Ah, okay. Are you outputting 640 by 480 with it? Try like any other resolution. Because yeah, that's a problem. Okay. KiCad. File, new project. We'll go ahead and do this. Home, Git, folder, BitScope, VGA. Okay. Actually, I want that probe thing, and I also want my fluke. Okay, why will this... There we go. And I want a jumper wire. Okay. Alrighty. What just beep? Oh, my KVM. Alright, yeah. BitScope VGA. Okay. So, schematic. Alrighty. So, let me go over the basic premise here. I guess a company called Volterra isn't far away from me. Make PCB printer. Oh, interesting. Why is this, like, crashed? Yo, KiCad, what's up? Okay, apparently terminating KiCad. Okay, cool. 25-minute PCB design. Yeah, maybe. That's the wrong project. Open project. Home, Git, BitScope, VGA, this, that. Schematic. Okay, I don't know why the colors are weird. Oh, I do know why the colors are weird, actually. No, that's PCB editor. We don't want that. We want this. Add. And crash. You know, that's fine. I didn't want to do it on this computer anyway. I wanted to do it on my laptop. This is exactly how I wanted to do this. Just, you know, just click some buttons, and I'll go to this, and boom, laptop. Cool. Yeah, that's perfect. Gotta say, Dell tablet, this is a pretty good use case for it. Ben, I'm actually going to take the L on this one. I suspect it's my fault, and I did weird library nonsense when I was working on the Philips card or something. So I'm going to guess I broke it. All right, KiCad. How do you like my... Oh, you can't see it. Hold on. How do you like my little menus here? I can just go here, PCB icon, boom, KiCad. It's that easy. What's up? All right, I want to edit a video or open OBS. Look at that. Isn't that just excellent? These are like network things here with a server floppy icon. It has me like archival stuff. Yes, this is the best. This menu sucks. It's worthless. I love these. Unfortunately, they're like a total pain in the butt to get set up and used. All right. File. New project. Get. You know what? Since it made a thing, BitScope VGA. It's going to make a folder anyway. All right. So open this. That is enormous. And now it's tiny, and I'm not even going to be able to see it. Oh, yeah, you probably want this back. Hi, what's up? I'm a human. Okay. So, we're going to add a part. Whoa, the parts menu. That's crazy. VGA. Okay. So we have both male and female. Okay, so if it's a regular cable, and it goes, you know, do I want it to be female on both sides? Because if I have it, I think I do. So in theory, the BitScope should not pull away a significant amount of current from the video. So it shouldn't impact the quality. So I don't need like a splitter chip or something on here because it's not actually capturing, it's just sensing the voltage. So I do want 2 female headers on this, and then it won't actually matter which way I connect them. It's just acting as a joiner with a minor parasitic load. Okay. So it'll be 2 female ones here. Boom. And then we'll just copy, paste, and then rotate. Boom. Okay. So that's that. Okay. Prevent a bot finding unless VGA signal, find the resolution. Bots can't do it, or else I wouldn't be doing this. Oh, I need the probe thing in my multimeter. Hold on. I'm not sure what pins it's calling what on this. So, I guess we don't need it, actually. It doesn't matter. All right, fine. The BitScope has 8 logic channels. And then 2 analog channels. Also outputs 3.3 volts and 5 volts. If you want. And I think, this is kind of weird. I think it can do waveform generation too, but I don't actually know how. I'm not 100% sure. I might be wrong, but anyway. Okay, so it is how many pins across? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it's 26 pin header. All right. I need 2 by 13. Why did it stop? Okay, hold on. O2X13. Okay. Counterclockwise, odd, even. I don't remember. I guess it doesn't matter. So, this. Okay. So we're going to put this here. All right. And then they're basically, oh, gen. Okay. So effectively, this pin is the signal generator pin. It doesn't matter, but if I got like really weird, I might actually be able to send that to video, but I don't think I want to try. Why can't be done automatically? Follows algorithm. Can this be modeled? I mean, if you want to prove me wrong, go for it, but until that happens, I'm saying it's impossible. I'm not nerd sniping you into doing my work. Okay. Flip. No. All right. So I'm going to say pin 1 is 3.3. All right. 3v3. All right. That goes there. Okay. I didn't connect it. Wire. Okay. And then we got 5 over here. 5V. Boom. These aren't critical, but I'm going to mark them Just because, why not? Okay, then we have channel A and channel B. So I'm going to add a label. Okay. Analog A. Normally I hate doing this kind of wiring, but I think it kind of makes sense with how I'm going to do this.
Tier 1 and says, end of line.
Blake GJ, thank you for the tier 1 sub and for 29, 24, and 4, and 5, 29 months there. Thank you. Let's see. Some analog must be tied high or low so they don't float. It'll be tied in the video card. So I don't need to do anything. Like, this thing, this is functionally equivalent to what I'm going to make. This is something that BitScope sells. Okay, this is just an add-on thing. It just plugs right in there. Like, there are no passive components on there or anything. It's just straight up all adapter. So yeah, it should be fine. All right. So, oh yeah, where's that bag of things? All right. They just go straight across. It's a dip 16. Okay. Let me add this label. Analog. I can spell. Analog B. Okay. Boom. Wire. Go. No, hold on. It said wire. Wire. Okay. I'm going to save that. Cool. Add part. Dip 16. Oh, it almost worked. Is there like a switch? Wait a minute, is there a dip switch option? Dip switch. Ooh, okay. X12. What? They don't have a 16Y. What? Oh, wait, actually 8. That's what I want. Yeah, this. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we're going to add 2 of these. Boom. And boom. And that way, that'll control what goes in there. Now hit insert a bunch of times. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. No, we only need 2. Just these are the front end to the analog interface. So basically, I'm gonna wire all of these together, like that. Said like that. There we go. And then C. How it C. Now there was a way of like one key D? No. Fine. Copy, paste. So it's gonna be like that. W. No, that's a wire. All right. And then boom. Cancel. Click. Click. Oh my gosh. Oh no! What did I do? Weird. Here. There. Copy. Paste. Rotate. Boom. So yeah, that'll be that. And then we're going to input all the video signal stuff into that. And that for, yeah, both of them. Actually, they can be like right by each other instead here. Yeah, I'm probably going to end up having to make this whole thing at home, but it's going to be a very, very, very simple board. I think you get the idea here. We need we need a lot more. I'm nowhere near done. I got to label all the digital inputs and stuff too. So, but for giggles here, I'm going to go ahead and save this. And then I'm going to generate the rat's nest. Where is that at? How about just PCB button? No. Okay, hold on. I got a rat's nest. I just want for giggles to like lay it out. I can't read it through the capture. Generate bomb. No. Run footprint. No. Fill schematic. DRC. Opening PCB header. Where's the file? Where is generate netlist? Oh, okay. Update PCB from schematic. That'll work. Sure. Annotate. Update. Whatever. I don't care. Sure. Close. Okay. And. All right. Nothing there. Okay. Hold on. Tools. Update PCB from schematic. Okay. Relink footprints based on. Oh. Processing. No footprint. Oh, the default parts for that stuff don't come with footprints? Ugh. Especially the VGA ones should have had footprints. How? Come on. Seriously? Lame. Fine. I'll get to all that later then with the PCB because I'm not going to assign footprints right now. Boo. Everything's pretty tame, though. It's just HD 15, whatever. I guess, actually, that'll make it so that I can match it to the actual parts I'll buy. So, yeah. Need the VG symbol with mounting hole? Do you mean these VGA parts kind of suck? VGA. DV. Yeah, that's probably what you want. Mounting. Okay, so we'll swap these for this. Insert key. I can remember things. Okay. Like the switches, these are basically going to be identical. All right. Let me go ahead and just finish this. What is GPI and GPO? On the BitScope, what? Channel AB, high impedance inputs, will be safe up to 50 volts. Pod includes 5-volt USB power connection. BitScope will be reset in case. Yeah. This is this is why I'd put it through the keyboard, which didn't actually make a difference here. So the BitScope literally passes raw 5-volt from the USB port directly through, and here in the manual it's like, yeah, if you touch this to one of them, you're gonna have a bad time. So they might be general purpose input output. I'm not 100% sure. I'm trying to figure out here. Yeah, you can see they're GPI, GPO, GPI. I don't know. It's weird. Meh. I don't know how to use it if that's the case. Genuinely, it wouldn't be surprised if they never release software that could take advantage of it. It's just... It's a cool product. I don't know how well supported it is. And it's painful to use at times. They didn't put nothing in it that they didn't have to. I've never actually opened it because I don't know how, or else I would look. Okay, I feel a single screw under the center of the label on the bottom. I'm not ripping the label off. Pretty sure it's GP O and I based on the legends. So, I, however, am going to mark these NC. Okay, how do I mark them as no connect? I don't remember now. Place. Is it just X? X, no. Great. Where is it? It's probably over on the right. Aha! Add no connect. Q! Okay, sure. Boom. And boom. Okay. Okay, you got my curiosity here. Hold on. Where is it? Oh, okay. So let's see. That's a lot of stuff crammed in there. I don't like that there's electrolytics. Also, the image describing how it works is Comic Sans. At least I think it's Comic Sans. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's close to Andy, but I think it is Comic Sans. All right, anyway, let's continue here. D7. I am going to label all of the yeah, I am just going to call them this. I'm going to label these all like this because part of the idea is that I'll be able to route them to the switches. Boom. Use insert for labels. Well, now I inserted the wire. I forget how much you love the insert key with this. Hold on, let me try this. D1. All right. I should have done D0, but oh well. That goes here. Okay. Insert. Oh, I forgot. That's excellent. Okay, so we'll go here. And okay, sure, why not? G. We'll go here. All right. And then one more. D0. Okay. Wait, why is that wrong? Oh, because I am wrong. That's why. Okay. Wire. All right, and then this is ground. Add G and D. But then down here is the generator for some reason. I think I'm going to mark that as no connect. I don't see a reason to ever hook that up to anything on this. Okay, and then between here and here is also ground. No, stop it. Paste. Boom. And then these are like separate ground, but let's be real, it's not going to matter. I'm curious. That's what I thought. On their little card thing, they're like, oh, it's separate analog ground. Gotta be all fancy. Nah, it's just shorted to that. Like, you aren't fooling me. I bet it's even shorted to the logic ground. Yeah. Yeah. So, fancy analog ground? Pfft, whatever. We don't need that. So, boom, boom, paste, boom. Okay. They have an inductor. Maybe in this, not on the probe adapter. Again, the probe adapter has nothing on it. It's just the BNC ports and connectors. There is absolutely nothing on here. Matter of fact, we can see right there. It's a ground plane on the bottom that everything is soldered directly to. So maybe inside the BitScope they do, but here, no, it's all shared completely, 100%. All right, so that's the BitScope pinout. I'm going to save that, and just for my own sanity here, BitScope. Okay, good. Whew, there wasn't a KiCad part already in there for that. That would have been hilarious. All right. Out of curiosity, you know what? I genuinely don't know. How much is a BitScope nowadays? BitScope. Shop online. I think I paid like 120 or something. I really, really hope I didn't pay $250 for this thing. Oh, that's apparently the price. I bet I did. I bet I did. I don't know what it is in American money, but it was apparently 422 Australian dollars in 2016. So it was many, many dollars. It was so many dollars. I have an email from my card being declined to try and buy it the first time. I really liked the idea of it. I was doing a lot of embedded system development stuff at the time, and it seemed like it would be great for exactly what I'm trying to do, to be able to design my own harnesses for testing things and then plug them straight into the front end on this thing and then treat it like test. Actually, literally, the probes on the HP 16500C here. I thought of it like that before I even knew that was a thing. So that was why I went for this. But I never implemented it because the software's honestly awful. And that's not necessarily a slant against BitScope, but it's not good. I don't know. I'll give them credit for being cross-platform. That part's excellent. So I want to put some praise to it, but yeah, it's bad. All right, I need to label all the VGA stuff. What are these L ones? Oh my God. All right, I think it's time to end the stream. Let's just save that. There ain't no L nothing. Those are ones. Okay. Yeah, that's it for today. I think we proved this will work. I can work on laying out the PCB. We were able to do the diagnostic stuff. I just got to relearn how to use the BitScope software. So yeah, I should be able to utilize BitScope for this, and making a small little adapter board that can plug into there looks very possible. I don't know if I'll go so far as to 3D print a case for it too. That would be kind of nice. Might be worth it. Yeah. So, all right. Can only do 30 megahertz and is more than $400. Yeah, that was a thing that I remember about it. It was a good deal for what it could do. I'm mildly surprised there aren't clones. Like, I feel like this kind of thing, China should have taken this ball and run with it, but that doesn't seem to be the case for some reason, and I don't know why. So, like, how is there not like an 8-channel USB 3.0 USB oscilloscope that just like outputs in some weird like raw CSV format to the computer? Like, how is that not a thing? Like, just over serial, just like straight ton of data. I don't get it. But, oh well. All right. I am gonna run the outro now. If I figure out where the mouse cursor is. There it is. Boom. All right. Well, that's it for today's stream. Again, that went pretty well. I think I'm on the right course here, and I think I should be able to do what I want utilizing this hardware. So, hopefully, this all goes smoothly, and then I can get that working at some point. PCB should be dirt cheap. I will have to do another DigiKey order to get the VGA connectors. I do have a handful of them, but they're not right. And it would be kind of nice to be able to make this an open source project, throw it out there for people. I doubt anyone's ever going to make one because it's just like, you have to have a BitScope and a need to see VGA. That is not going to intersect. But you know, why not? So, all right, that's it for now. If you enjoyed this stream, you may want to follow to be notified when I go live again next. If you want to help support the channel, you can find me on Patreon or get a shirt like this one. But that's it for now, and I will see you next time. Tomorrow, TRS-80 Model 100 with caps. Hopefully make it work. I don't know. Could still have a bad Hitachi controller, but probably, maybe not. I don't know. Anyway, bye.